We're here today with Mr. Bill Kilgallin and Billy, Gonzaga class of 2013. Gentlemen, thanks so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure. Thanks for having us.
Let's start with you, Billy. Can you tell us about entering your dad in the online Sears Dads Making a Difference contest?
Sure. Well, I saw the contest on Facebook, and I immediately thought that, wow, $30,000, that should go to the McKenna Center. So I wrote a brief paragraph about my dad's involvement in the father-son project, and about the mission statement of the McKenna Center and what they do, and I sent it in, and that's how it got started.
So when you first found out that you were in, what was the first thing that you did?
Well, the first thing I did was, realize that we needed to generate as many votes as we could. So I didn't realize it was you at the time, but I contacted Gonzaga, and they put me in touch with you, Conrad, and said, you need to get on the I Street headlines because this goes out to over 6,000 Gonzaga friends and family and alumni and students. And so I said, that was great. And of course, every time that went out, you see a bump in the voting. So obviously that's a very effective tool to reach the Gonzaga community. And so that was the first thing I did. Then, of course, we contacted our other networks. It was our parish and St. James and Falls Church. I went and spoke to our pastor, Father Posey, and he agreed. He put it in the bulletin. He put it in their online presence. Through friends of ours, we had it sent out to Catholic Charities. Billy's sister went to Bishop O'Connell High School in Arlington, so we went out to the O'Connell organization, and again, through their networks. Billy put it out through all his swimming networks and the sports networks, Gonzaga students. At the Visitation Girls got a hold of it through friends, and we knew all this by looking at the wall on the Sears contest. People would leave notes about, I just voted for, and they would write a little something and see from their Facebook page who they were. So we were able to get a pretty good handle on which communities, not necessarily everyone that voted, but which communities were supporting us. And all of those communities, and of course the St. Al's Parish, frequently we would see comments from them. So it was great to see all of these groups get together to support this really magnificent work. It was all about getting this money for the McKenna Center, for Tom and Gary and Father Clifford, for the great work that they do there, that I'm just proud as could be just to have this opportunity to help them do the important work that they do.
For the last 3 years, the Gonzaga Fathers Club has taken upon themselves to have a father-son service project here at the McKenna Center. This past October, Bill Kilgallin, along with a couple of other dads, embarked on a very ambitious service project for us. They painted, they cleaned, they built, they resurfaced showers. This was an aggregate of 500 hours over the course of a weekend, from Friday night through Sunday. And that's what he wrote about. And it was a well-coordinated and much appreciated effort and collaboration between the Fathers Club and the McKenna Center.
Well, it's a wonderful example of what Gonzaga College High School and many others can do if they come together behind a purpose. And the purpose is very clear. We serve the poor and the homeless. And our goal here is to improve the way we serve the poor and the homeless. We have a limited amount of space. We need to improve the space that we have. And this $30,000 will go a long way to helping us provide our services more effectively and more efficiently. I want to thank Billy Kilgallin and his father and all of the people that were involved in the election. It's just amazing how many people were able to focus on this one thing and very persistently get us to the winner circle. So we're indeed tremendously grateful for that, and we're looking forward to continue to work with the Gonzaga community in the future, and I think that the future is bright if we can work together and bring our efforts to bear.